Little Legends, Exceptional Men in Black History by Vashti Harrison. Today, we're going to learn about Paul Stevenson. He was born in 1937, and he was an activist. Despite growing up in the shadows of World War II, Paul had a happy childhood. He was 2 years old when the war began, and he was evacuated from London to the countryside. Since his mother was in the military and his father had returned to West Africa, he grew up in a children's home. The only black person in town, Paul was treated kindly, but sometimes as a curiosity. Being singled out made him particularly observant about the behaviors of the adults around him, a trait that served him well later in life. When he moved back to London, Paul experienced racist hostility for the first time. Despite this, Paul was proud to be a British and wanted justice for everyone. At 15, he joined the Royal Air Force. After 7 years of service, he moved to Bristol, where he was the city's first black social worker. When Paul arrived in Bristol, he witnessed the racism that many Caribbean immigrants were experiencing. The Bristol's Omnibus company, for example, refused to employ black or Asian drivers. Inspired by the work of the civil rights activists in the United States like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, Paul called for a bus boycott, which lasted 60 days. On August 28, 1963, the same day Dr. King gave his I Have a Dream speech, the bus company announced it would hire black and Asian drivers. Paul didn't stop there. In 1964, he was refused service at a pub because he was black. In protest, he decided to stay until he was served. He was arrested, and the trial received media attention, forcing Britain to confront its racism. Paul was found innocent, and Britain's Prime Minister promised him that the laws would change. In 1965, the Race Relations Act was passed, making racial discrimination illegal in public places, and Paul's work helped pave the way for it. Paul showed that it's important to stand up for what is right, no matter how big or small the fight. He shined a light on Britain's racism and helped illuminate a path to a better country.